I've decided to remove the Lazy Susans from my corner cabinets. The door is kind of small, but I plan to put shelves in, maybe one this way and one this way on another level. Once it's empty, I'll be able to decide exactly what I'm doing. I have to unscrew it from there and also from the bottom after I remove all this mess. I have everything removed from this cabinet. I'm going to unscrew those screws, unscrew that. That top piece should slide into the lower piece. It would be nice if this just lifted off, but I may have to unscrew down here first before the whole thing will move out. The first step in removing the Lazy Susans is to remove this or loosen this screw, and then this will just pop down. You don't need to unscrew the top first. Got some grease on me. This will pop down, and then you release this and this next. This will be hard to do one-handed, so I'm going to unscrew that. Then this will fall down, and then the rod is lifted up. Okay, I unscrewed that. And you can see that this will just fall down. This lifts out. And then these come out like that. Then unscrew those and those. Kind of messy up there and messy down here. And then I found that I needed to use a putty knife or a butter knife and pop those up. Success! I got it out. I just need to finish unscrewing that and finish unscrewing that. Then I'll be measuring for the shelves. Put some cleats in. Now this one just lifted right up. In the other cabinet it was stuck. So let's see what we do with this one. Oh, there you go. It just pulled right off. I'll clean this up, putty in the holes, and figure out how to build the shelves. How does the inside of a cabinet get this dirty? I understand a wee bit, but this is ridiculous. Once I finished cleaning the cabinets, I measured each side of the interior of the cabinet to determine what length to make the support boards. I pre-painted 1x2 boards, then cut them using a miter saw. Then I pre-drilled the holes to make installation easier. Another tip to make installation easier is to use something to hold the support boards in place while you attach them, such as a cardboard box. I also made sure each support board was level before adding screws. Once the support boards were installed, I laid contact paper on the bottom of the cabinet. This is the first cabinet where I didn't paint the boards first. Painting the boards first will save you time. Since the working space is tight, it was difficult to measure for the design of the shelves, so I decided to use foil to make a template. I marked where to cut the board and used a skill saw to make the cuts. The board is 12 inches by 97 inches and was long enough to make both shelves. Each shelf is made from 2 pieces of the board. I used a mending plate to attach them together. Due to the small working area, though, it was impossible to install them as one piece. So I removed the small section from the mending plate, installed the large one, then reattached the small one to the mending plate after it was in the cabinet. I've finished installing shelves in the corner cabinets in the kitchen. I removed the Lazy Susan and added shelves instead. I am supporting them with 1x2s. Dark in here, so here's some light. I have them fused together with tie plates, I think they're called, metal. So I've got a piece that spans that section, and then a second piece on this section, which is why I have the metal plate right under that seam. I don't think I'm going to need any other support. It's really strong. I added some shelf paper and I did some touch-ups. This shelving, oh, I don't think you can see it there, it has a chip. It chips. So when you are, if I can get that, when you are cutting it, be sure and put the good side down because the top side will chip more. Believe it or not, the underneath is chipped even more than that. I did do a little touch-up paint just for me because, frankly, no one else is going to know. They're not going to see it. They're going to see it from here when they're taking storage containers in and out. I was going to say Tupperware, but most of it is not actually Tupperware. So anyway, I'm really happy with it. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it gets filled with our stuff. Before I do any organizing and cleaning out of all the old plasticware that doesn't work any longer, I wanted to show you what was in this cabinet with the Lazy Susan before I took it out. Look at all that extra room that I have. After seeing how much room I had, I was able to take items from other shelves that were overcrowded and put them into the new space. I also added motion sensor lights to light up the area, which makes a huge difference when you're looking for items. So here are all the items that used to be on the Lazy Susan. Look at all this extra room. I am thrilled. Just like with cabinet 1, I filled cabinet 2 with a few things from other cabinets and lightened the load over there. Even though this was a tight working space, it was so worth taking the time to remove the Lazy Susans and add shelves. Each cabinet cost about $25 to $30. I hope you enjoyed watching the process of how to remove Lazy Susans and add shelving to your corner cabinets. You can find even more details and pictures on my blog at myperpetualproject.com. Thanks for watching.